High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands.
Welcome back to our live stream here on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports. This afternoon's boys basketball game between the visiting Riders and the home team Smyrna Eagles. I'm Glenn Frazier alongside Benny Mitchell. Also producing today, and on the camera we have Buddy Cahall. Let's take a look at our top 10 rankings, the latest ones that we have out. The Smyrna Eagles, we have ranked number 1. They're undefeated, 11-0. Have Sanford moving up 1 spot to number 2 at 10-1. Appoquinimink moving up a spot to number 3 with a 9-1 mark. Tower Hill drops from 2nd to 4th at 7-1. Then comes Salesianum holding on to 5. Caravel stays at 6. Archmere at 7. The Dover Senators at 8. Middletown Cavaliers were unranked. We have them sliding into 9. And then the Howard Wildcats were unranked previously to this poll, and we have them in at number 10. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First for the visiting Caesar Rodney Riders, coached by Frank Victory in his second season. They were 18-2 last year, had a great year going, 25-5 overall here at Caesar Rodney. He's a 93 grad assistant to Jeff Savage. Been 23 years as a Rider assistant, mostly with his father, his dad, Bill, legendary coach down at Caesar Rodney with the girls program. And he, of course, replaced Freeman Williams, who was coach for Caesar Rodney. Their leading scorer and starting senior Bryson Williams has 163 points on the season. Also starting his brother, swingman Mason Williams. Ryan Carey, another senior, will start for the Riders, along with senior Jalen Joyner, who's second on the team with 93 points. And the 5th starter is senior Juan Jordan. For the home team, Smyrna Eagles, coached by Andrew Mears, veteran coach in his 8th season here at Smyrna High. Overall record of 122-46, has led the team of 5 to the last 6 playoffs and the school's first ever state title in 2017. Starters for the Eagles, senior Elijah Creedle, senior Robert Wiley, 147 points on the season. Senior Moose Salako has 145 points on the year. Also starting, Leash Gregory, and those are your starting 5 for the Smyrna Eagles. And again, 4 seniors in the starting lineup for Smyrna, and 5 seniors starting for Caesar Rodney.
Glenn, I want to real quick go back. We didn't have any sound in the pregame, and so we got it fixed now. Just a little bit of technical difficulties, just getting up and going today. So we got to backtrack to where we were. I'm a wrestling guy, dipsy-doo, dunkaroo. I think we're ready to go. I think we cleared everything out, right?
Okay, buddy. Yeah, we were here. Benny and I were just here last week at Smyrna High when they had their final dual match of the season against Sussex Central and built up a big lead and then held on for a 2-point win to win the conference. To
win the Hannibal North, that's correct. Yeah.
For how many years in a row?
That's going to be 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Dropped a couple state titles in that run, but that's what's great about wrestling. You know, you can have a different effect every time you go out. Well, any sport, but wrestling more so.
Of course, the Division I dual meet will not be held this year or in Division II because of the pandemic. They're going to go to the old format, Benny.
Yeah, I watched the seeding meeting today, and 4 hours of seeding wrestlers. It's a basketball game. Nobody wants to hear my opinion on the seeding, but yeah.
We'll wake you up here.
It's going to be interesting. Going to go back to the tournament format. Every match counts even more now. Even those there's early rounds and then there's backside rounds. So something you don't have in basketball. Once you lose, you're out. The thing about wrestling is you can get on the backside of the bracket and score some points for your team. Wrestle back, yeah.
So earlier today in boys hoops, Seaford Blue Jays, congratulations, 7 straight victories for them. They won 61-56 over Woodbridge to improve to 8-1 on the year, and the Blue Raiders are just 6-3. So 2 small schools downstate doing well.
That's something we talked about in the pregame that nobody got to hear. Is congratulations to the Seaford Blue Jays. There's a school that they've been the dog that's been getting kicked for a decade now in all sports. And sometimes it just takes winning. Winning breeds winning. Success brings success. And I think that's what you're going to have. We saw a football team that won a game this year. They're under a new coach. And I think good things are about to happen in Seaford. And Woodbridge is, now there's just another sport that they're competing in, that they're competitive in. And as I said, looking at the football schedules, I'm looking and it's kind of looking like my first game of next year could be Cape and Lope and traveling to Woodbridge in the little cross section there with a AAA going to play AA.
All right, Benny, I think we're going to have the playing of our national anthem right now here at Smyrna High School. It is senior day, and you're watching Delaware Live Sports.
So, Glenn, high above the basketball floor here at Smyrna.
That's right.
One of our unique views when we come here.
Right. And when you do wrestling, you're right down on the floor. You have to be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't help to be up here.
This year we were. In the past we have been up here. It's tough. You got to watch through the monitor because with the glass, there's just a lot of stuff going on here in front of us.
So we're just about ready for tip-off here. Next week, the final week of regular season in boys and girls basketball. And if there are not a lot of postponements, I would think anything postponement next week will probably just be canceled because they're scheduled to have the Henlopen Conference Championship games Saturday, a week from today at Dover High School. Tentatively, the girls to start at 1 o'clock and the boys' game to start at 4. And could very well see Seaford in that game representing the Henlopen South.
That's right. Who's in the girls' game besides Cape? I know Cape won the North.
I'm not sure who's ahead in the South. Probably Woodbridge. Yeah. Woodbridge has a pretty good program.
Didn't Woodbridge beat them last year or 2 years? A big shock in the conference finals.
Yeah, shocker.
So Cape having a heck of a year. They're just dominating.
Oh, they are.
So here we go, Glenn, underway. The Riders and the Eagles.
Yep, the Riders in their yellow uniform, blue numbers, and it looked like that three-point shot was partially deflected, and the ball was stolen by Smyrna. Nice pass in the lane, and a little layup is good by Elijah Creedle. Give him 2 and the first points of the game. Nice feed there by Robert Wiley. Senior to senior. In the paint, shot up, partially deflected again. No, it just went out of bounds. Smyrna basketball. Smyrna won the meeting earlier this season, late January.
I think we were at the point of the season then where Cesar Rodney was the top dog at the time, weren't they?
They were. Well, they started out of the gate 4-0. Nice move, Creedle. Wiley kicks it out. Left wing three-point shot, rims out, and rebound to the Riders. Jalen Joyner with the rebound. Now a left wing three-point shot by CR. No good by their leading scorer, Bryson Williams. And quickly Creedle all the way to the rim. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Basket won't count. Looks like the foul might go against Jalen Joyner. No, they switched up, and it's going to be Malachi Brinkley. The sophomore in the game, that's his first personal, team's first.
Ryder's senior heavy.
Yeah. Good pass underneath. Salako couldn't get the shot to go. Good defense by Caesar Rodney. Right wing three-point shot on the way. Too strong, no good. But he's going to get 3 shots. And that's Mason Williams, Bryson's brother. Hey, take a look at Caesar Rodney on the year. Yeah, right out of the gate at 4-0. They beat Polytech, Dover. That was a big win for them by 12 points.
Big rivalry, too.
Yeah, beat Cape, beat Milford, then lost to the Smyrna Eagles. And that score was 70-52 after a close game at halftime. Then they got a win over Sussex Tech, lost to Central by 3. Had a postponement against Polytech, and they've lost to Dover 46-51 at Dover High. And then they won 2 straight. They beat Cape by 20, and they beat Milford earlier in the week.
Williams finding it tough at the line here. He's missed his first 2 of the three free throws.
On the year, a 56% free throw shooter. Finally makes the last one to get the Riders on the board. And Smyrna lead at 2-1. Early on here, just a minute and a half into this opening quarter. Cole Matthews with the ball in the game as Smyrna starts the 5 seniors on senior day. Down in the right corner, Salako. Back up top to Creedle. Good defense by the Riders right now, packed into their zone. As we approach the 6-minute mark.
Smyrna patient here in this offensive set.
Yeah, good hands inside by Caesar Rodney, almost creating the steal, and eventually it does create the steal. Smyrna getting back quick defensively. In the lane, had his pocket picked. Creedle on the fast break. Passes ahead to Wiley with a pass behind him. Wiley's second chance, can't get it to go. Is they going to get a third opportunity?
I think we get only out of bounds. Smyrna dominating the boards right now. You know, they're pulling down just about every rebound. And I said when we came in, you could just see from here the size difference between the Eagles and Riders.
Yeah. And that's been happening to a lot of Smyrna's opponents this year. They dominate the glass. Oh, that was touched. Now they're going to let that one go. I thought it was touched front court and then went back court. Still a 2-1 game. Smyrna undefeated, 11-0. The Riders are 7-3. Creedle with a deep 3. No, an alley-oop to Salako. Oh.
And there it is, Glenn. Dipsy dude Dunkaroo.
There you go.
Been waiting since you called me last night to say that.
That was a great one, baby. 3-point shot on the way. Bryson Williams, no good. And Salako gets the rebound. Nice pass down inside. And a little one-handed floater up and good by Devin DeMoe. And Coach Victory wants a timeout.
Early timeout. We're going to take one with him. Glenn, we'll be right back. What's your score?
6-1, Smyrna.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sotho Concepts. Sotho Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sotho Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
And welcome back to Smyrna High School. Betty Mitchell, Glenn Frazier. Glenn 6-1 so far. Just dominating underneath there are the Eagles.
Yeah, getting too many second and third chance opportunities to score points, and Frank Victory had to call a timeout. Second-year head coach for the Riders. Now Smyrna using a lot of full-court pressure. But there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so it's not going to disrupt the half-court offense too much. Well, they're really getting after the perimeter now. Driving the baseline, up and under. No good.
Nice
good
follow.
Yep, good basket by Jalen Joyner. That cuts the lead in half at 6-3. And now both teams pressing a lot more defensively. Creedle will take that shot, but he's very, very good at penetrating and making something happen. Salako right wing. He's swinging around left. Now Creedle will take a 3. Won't go down. Battle for the rebound. One by Smyrna. Creedle up and can't get it to go, but he's fouled to go to the line.
Smyrna, they just don't give up under the basketball, Glenn. You know, I think it was 3 riders. He out jumped for that rebound. Had to get his hands on it 3 times.
And he really didn't have good position.
No,
he was behind. That's a second foul by Brinkley, Malachi Brinkley, the sophomore. And I think Frank Victor will get up a sub for him, get him out with those 2 fouls. 2 team fouls as well against the Riders, just the one against Smyrna. So there comes Malachi Brinkley out, and checking in for him is Trey Voschel, a junior. Averages 7.5 points. Creedle's a pretty good free throw shooter, 78%. And I say that, and I jinxed him. So he made one out of 2. He has 3 points, and the Smyrna lead is 7-3. Good defense by both teams in this, ever since the last timeout.
Well, most of Smyrna's scores have come off of second chance opportunities.
Except for the alley-oop. That was a real sweet play.
Yeah,
Pass out high, almost picked off. Good pass in the paint. Floater up, came up short, but second chance he gets it, and that is Ryan Carey.
Follows up his own shot. Brings it 7-5.
Good hustle by Carey to do so. Yeah, it was 6-1, now it's 7-5. That's Wiley at the top of the key, guarded by Carey. Now back to Creedle. Top of the key, 3-point shot on the way. It's short. No good. Put up there by Gregory. Bryson Williams take a deep 3. That won't go, but Carey hustles for the offensive rebound and gives a second opportunity to his team. Baseline jump shot, no good. Creedle clears out for the rebound. Oh, good pass underneath to Wiley. Creedle does a great job of finding the open man.
Coach Victor wanting a charge there, not going to get it.
Good pass in the lane to Carey.
Cuts through.
Carey now with 4 points off the feed from Joyner. Offenses are heating up now, Ben.
Yeah.
2:20 to go, opening quarter. It's 9-7, Smyrna on top. And that's going to be a
charge.
Yep, got it that time, didn't he? First foul against Wiley. Team second. And Creedle's going to get a breather.
Carter going to check in for the Eagles.
Yep, for Creedle. .2:14 to go in this opening quarter. Now remember this, last time these two met, there's a 3-point shot on the way by Carey, won't go, and the rebound Salako. Outlet pass to Wiley. Last time these two met, 3-point game at halftime. And then Smyrna outscored the Riders by 15 in the second half.
It's similar when I was up here for the Cape game. It's a very similar thing. They just opened it up in that third quarter.
And give some credit to Coach Mears for making some adjustments in the locker room. Salako baseline, dribbles into the paint, and we've got a block and foul. That'll be the third team foul. Called on Caesar Rodney here in this first quarter. That one goes against Joyner, his first. 3-point shot on the way by Wiley, no good. Neither team has made a 3 yet. Now Bryson Williams all the way down through the lane, and the ball was picked off. Oh, nice change of direction in midair for the bucket for Majestic Carter.
Williams had about as good a defense as you could on a play like that, and he's still able to get up and around it in.
I say the way he changed in midair, that was just a great job by Carter, who hasn't played much of the season, but all of a sudden in the last 3 games, he's come off the bench to score 10 points. Juan Jordan now into the game for the Riders, and he'll spell Joyner. And that is going to be a traveling violation against Caesar Rodney.
Second guessed himself there. And
yeah.
Took the step instead of the shot.
You're right. Thought about that 3-pointer and then said, no, let me drive baseline. You got to put the ball on the floor first. Almost down to 1 minute to go in this opening quarter. 11-7 in favor of the home team, the Smyrna Eagles. And Smyrna just got that over the timeline before the 10 seconds. Salako underneath, tough position. And we'll go right back to the line. Salako, 52% free throw shooter on the season. Largest lead in the game, 5 points by Smyrna at 6-1. CR is not led. Salako a little too strong on that opening free throw. Smyrna as a team, 65% from the line, and the Riders 63, so almost equal. Quickly getting up off the bench for Smyrna is Yamir Knight, as Salako misses them both. Good pass to Carey. Almost found the opening man. DeMoe anticipated the pass, and he lays it high off the glass and good. 4 points for DeMoe.
Smyrna really making the turnovers count, making them hurt.
Bryson Williams, 3-point shot. In and out, wouldn't go down. Smyrna quickly getting it up the floor. And we've got a traveling violation with 31 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Knight checks in for Wiley. 13-7, Eagles on top. And this is now the largest lead. At 6.
Sorry, that Glenn had to run over to the
no problem.
To the camera.
Carey just inside the three-point line, no good. 18-17, now Smyrna will hold for the final shot of the opening quarter. They already have a 6-point advantage. We're getting down to 10 seconds. Salako deep in the corner, down to 7, 6, 5, 4, into the paint. Pump fake. Can get the shot off. We're going to have a traveling violation with 0.3 to go, opening quarter. Let's see if the Riders can come close with this long-distance shot. Carey, they're not even going to take it. 1 quarter in the books here at Smyrna High School, and the score, the Smyrna Eagles leading the Caesar Rodney Riders by a score of 13-7. And right now that is the largest lead in the ball game at 6 points. And once again, while we have a moment, let's run down our Delaware Live Sports High School Basketball Boys rankings. We have the Smyrna Eagles ranked number 1, and they've been there most of the season, undefeated at 11-0. Then comes Sanford with 1 loss at 10-1. Then Apo, Tower Hill, Salesianum, Caravel, Archmere, Dover, Middletown, and Howard rounding out the top 10. Let's take a short break here. We'll be back with second quarter action on Delaware Live Sports after this.
Home has never been more important. Today our homes serve us in more ways than ever before. Our experienced Capstone Homes team can help you design and build a home for you and your family. We offer an amazing new home experience that earned us the Sussex County Custom Home Builder of the Year award. At Capstone Homes, you get a fully custom home with in-house drafting, design, customer care, and quality craftsmanship for an amazing value. Create your new home that will serve you better. Create a Capstone Home.
All right, we're ready to go to start the second quarter. Glenn Fraser alongside Benny Mitchell producing also. And then on the camera today, Buddy Cahall. As we have second quarter action, Smyrna on top by a score of 13-7. Got a few subs in there right now. Yamir Knight, who was a fine wide receiver for Smyrna's football team. Devin DeMoe in there as well, another receiver. There's a left-handed shot, wouldn't go down. And the Riders clear. Juan Jordan for the rebound. 3-point shot on the way, and that is good. There's the first three-pointer of the game, Mason Williams. And that cuts it to 3 points at 13-10.
The Riders, they've had a lot of look from beyond the arc tonight. That's the first one they've gotten the fall. They've pulled up a couple, too.
If they get red hot from deep, they are dangerous. And Bryson Williams is one of the best three-point shooters around. Good defense right now by Caesar Rodney. And a deflected pass, good hustle by Yamir Knight to regain possession. As we're just 1 minute in here to the second quarter. All the way down, lays the right hand up, protects the ball well, and a good bucket there for the Smyrna Eagles, Leash Gregory. his first basket of the game. And there's a turnover. Smyrna basketball. So after the Riders trailed by 6, cut it to 3, it's right back to 5.
Yeah, and like we said, let's see what happens here. Smyrna has been making these turnovers hurt.
Yes. Well-coached team by Andrew Mears. Very disciplined. And as you mentioned earlier, they're very patient in the offensive set.
Yeah.
They don't rush their shots. Just under 7 minutes to go in this first half. And now we're finally ready to go with the inbounds pass. Riders will walk it up. The Smyrna Eagles. That's Creedle. Top of the circle, driving into the paint. Kick out. Right corner, three-point shot. There's the first one for Smyrna. And that is made by Carter off the bench. So now it's an 8-point lead, largest lead of the ball game. Both teams really getting after it defensively. Earlier packed in zones just beyond the free throw line. Jump shot no good. Creedle, outlet pass. He has a 2-on-0 break and an easy bucket for Gregory. 4 points for him, and now they've doubled him up. It's 20-10. Good save. Pass ahead to Gregory, and he makes another one. And now Frank Victory says, I've seen enough. We've got to call timeout. T.O., baby. And we're going to take one with him. Benny and I and Buddy will be right back after these messages on Delaware Live Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer.
Welcome back to our live stream between the Riders and the Eagles. Boys Hoops this afternoon here in Kent County. Glenn Frazier alongside Benny Mitchell. Buddy K on the camera. And where things were kind of slow to start the game out, it's really heated up, and Smyrna has really turned up the defense.
Smyrna's heating it up with defense and points on turnovers, and they're just, like I said, they're just making every turnover hurt right now.
Benny, it was 13-10. Now it's 22-10. Right. 9-0 run for the Eagles in the last barely a minute. And you're right, it's turnovers leading to fast break points. Let's see if the Eagles, who have possession, will continue the run. Excuse me, these are Rodney basketballs. They'll inbound. Right side, Trey Voschel. Gregory's come off the bench, he and DeMoe, and they've both scored 4 points. Voschel gets it across midcourt. He's picked up by Gregory. Gregory on it tight with a Smyrna man defense. Now Gregory will switch off. Looking for something inside. There's a good pass, but nothing there. Nice save by the Riders. Little floater in the lane, no good, but
get the foul.
Yep, Bryson Williams will go to the free throw line for the first time today. Another good free throw shooter, almost 79% on the season. Bryson's the leading scorer on the team, 163 points this season, 16.3 average. And he's looking for his first points of the game right here.
They've struggled from the free throw line.
Salako back in the game for Gregory for the Smyrna Eagles. And Gregory did a great job while he was in there on both ends of the floor. Second free throw from Bryson. That one's sweet. And now you see both teams putting full court pressure on, and they're really pressing the ball out high. Salako, good pass into the paint and a pass off to Wiley. Reverse layup, no good, but Salako follows, and he gets the bucket.
Turnovers, Glenn, and second chance opportunities for the Eagles, and they're building it, doubling them up here. More than double now.
Balanced scoring this afternoon from the Eagles. Salako now with 4 points. Into the lane, a little one-hander, up no good, but a foul. Team foul number 5 committed by the Eagles. And that one goes against Devin DeMoe. That's his first. At the free throw line. And missing the first one is Mason Williams. He was 1 for 3 the first trip to the line. And Mason's 56% free throw shooter, but struggling a little bit early in this game. Second one on the way, and that one won't go. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. 13-point Smyrna lead. Largest lead of the game. Good defense that time of the Riders to get the steal. Bryson Williams calling for the basketball. Brother Mason said, nope, not today, bro. Good defense
Another
again.
fast break for the Eagles.
Yep, Wiley takes it all the way down and lays it up and in with the left hand. And he has 4 points. Bryson into the lane, contact, no call. Wiley, good defense, goes the length of the floor and had his shot blocked, but right there to clean it up is Salako. 6 points for Moose Salako, and that's the leading scorer in the game. And Smyrna up now 26-15. 3-point shot way too strong. Salako cleans up the rebound. Three-point shot won't go. Wiley battling for it, but it'll be Rider basketball. Hard to believe that this was 13-10 about 3 minutes ago, and now it's 28-11.
Turnovers, second chance opportunities, and missed free throws so far in this game.
Smyrna, good move that time, but couldn't get the shot. That's going to be a violation. Voschel couldn't get the shot off. Came right back in his hands, and that'll be a turn. Mason Williams comes out of the game, and checking in for him, Jalen Joyner for Frank Victor's Riders. We've played a little over half of the second quarter. 3:20 to go in the first half. And Smyrna right now with the largest lead of the game at 17 points. Good save. Creedle thought about a three. Gets it over on the left wing. And that three rattles down for Cole Matthews. His first points of the game. And now it's a 20-point lead. How about an 18-1 run right now for Smyrna? And this is just good defense.
Steal, yeah.
Yeah, they're anticipating the passing lanes. Oh!
Second alley-oop of the game.
Creedle with a pass off the glass to Salako, and he flushes it.
Not a lot of fans here, but they're on their feet on that one.
Well, that might be a top 10 highlight.
That's right.
Salako saves it. Ahead to Wiley. And it looked like an alley-oop to Creedle, but he couldn't handle the pass. Wow. This has been a clinic right now by the Smyrna Eagles.
You're right. They just can do no wrong right now.
The last 4 minutes, they've been on fire. 33-11. And they're going to say side out. I thought maybe a little contact there on a push, but no, it'll be Rider basketball. Rider turnover. And Smyrna basketball with 2:10 to go in the half.
Are you keeping track of the turnovers?
No. I got enough problems keeping ahead of fouls and scoring.
You might need another sheet tonight. It's just been a lot of it's just pressure defense by Smyrna.
And anticipating passing lanes.
Right.
Matthews with another three. 6 points for the senior. And it's 36-11. Credit the defense of Smyrna for getting this big lead. And the Riders look like they're back on their heels. Somebody's got to step up and take charge of the offense. A little baseline jump shot will go, and they needed that in a bad way. That was Gordon. That's the first points for Caesar Rodney in about the last 2 minutes, maybe 2.5.
A little bit on that last offensive set by the Riders. Extra dribbles, hesitation, and it's just given an already good Smyrna defense the opportunity to be a little better.
Right. And you just saw another second chance point for the Smyrna Eagles as Sulaco got the pass in the paint from Creedle, missed the opening shot, but he stayed after it. And that's what he does. He got the bucket, and he's at the line. First player in double digits in the ball game. 10 points for Sulaco, make it 11. $25-point advantage. It's the second 25-point lead for Smyrna here in this second quarter. Good pass underneath to Carey. Carey got a head fake, got his defender in the air, and now he go to the line, a chance to make the old-fashioned three-point play. Fouling Kevin Woodruff, the junior. That's a 6-team foul. For the final 54 seconds, the Riders will be in the bonus. Carey, the leading scorer for Caesar Rodney, makes the free throw. He's a 77% free throw shooter, and there's a steal by the Riders. Carey missed the layup, but they retain possession. Second opportunity, no good, but we've got a foul. And that'll send Gordon to the free throw line for two. I think they called that against Cole Matthews. That'll be his first. So both teams will be in the bonus for the final 45 seconds of this opening half. First free throw's good. Gordon, a real good free throw shooter, 88%. There's the broadcaster jinx. Always happens.
That
good
field
pass.
goals of football, and this guy's
jump shot after Sulaco again with another second chance. No good. 30 seconds to go in the half. Carey runs it down the floor, lays it in. Oh! And I think that's offensive interference. Yeah, they're not going to count the shot. I think it was going to go for Carey, but his teammate followed and tried to make it and touched it above the cylinder. So the basket will not count. Smyrna slowing it down a little bit where they hold for the final. 15 seconds to go in the half. Aiden Sanchez had the ball moments ago. Good cross-court pass to Wiley. 6'5", too strong on the shot, but tipped back out high. Top of the circle, three-point shot won't go, and that's the end of the half. First half, it was close at the end of one quarter, 13-7, but hey, it was 13-10 early in this quarter, and the Smyrna Eagles just blew it open. They enjoy a 39-17 halftime lead, and we will be back with a little bit of scoring and some other stats on halftime after these messages. Delaware Live Sports.
Barbecue. From our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Has never been more important. Today, our homes serve us in more ways than ever before. Our experienced Capstone Homes team can help you design and build a home for you and your family. We offer an amazing new home experience that earned us the Sussex County Custom Home Builder of the Year award. At Capstone Homes, you get a fully custom home with in-house drafting, design, customer care, and quality craftsmanship for an amazing value. Create your new home that will serve you better. Create a Capstone home.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Crust & Craft in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located just south of the movies at Midway on Coastal Highway, Crust & Craft specializes in wood-fired pizza, homemade pasta, fresh salads, and unique appetizers. Crust & Craft also has an extensive beer list featuring local and award-winning craft beers. The culinary team prides itself on using fresh ingredients and serving beautiful dishes. Crust & Craft open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner on Coastal Highway in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. See you soon.
Specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley
Scott
Heating.
Lauren from Soto Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a Wine Spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from
Glenn Frazier back here with Benny Mitchell and Buddy Cahill on camera. It's halftime. Big lead for the Smyrna Eagles, 39-17. It was 13-7 at the end of the first quarter. It was 13-10 after a three-point shot made by Caesar Rodney early in the second quarter. And then the Smyrna Eagles go on a 23-1 run to take a 36-11 lead. They lead at half 39-17. And Benny, you called it. I mean, Smyrna with the turnovers, turning those into fast break points.
Yeah, and it's starting to cause the Riders to second-guess themselves on taking shots. We talked about it there at the end. We saw them taking the extra dribble, taking that step, pulling up, just lacking confidence right now in getting back in this game where I think they just need to open it up and, you're down 39-17. Just start putting the ball up and see what falls.
So here's the scoring for the visiting Caesar Rodney Riders at the half. Ryan Carey leads the team with 7. 2 points for Jalen Joyner, 4 for Mason Williams, including a 3. The only made 3 in the first half for the Caesar Rodney Riders. Tyshawn Gordon off the bench has 3 points and 1 point for Bryson Williams. He's the leading scorer in the team, averages 16 a game, only 1 point in the first half. Leading the way for the Smyrna Eagles, it's Musalako with 11 points, and then just balanced scoring after that. 3 points for Creedle, 4 for Wiley, 4 for DeMoe, 6 for Gregory, 5 for Carter off the bench, and 6 for Matthews, who's made 2 3-pointers in the game for Smyrna. That's our scoring in the first half. And, boy, for Cesar Rodney to get back in this one, they've just got to do a cleaner job with the ball.
I think you're right. Back to Salako. Talked about being the leading scorer. He's done a lot of everything in this game. The offensive rebound, the defensive boards, and then just the presence underneath the basket. But I think the big takeaway in this game so far has been the Smyrna defense. It's really led to their offense, and it's keeping the Riders off balance to me.
It is, and they had a long drought, as we mentioned, that 23-1 run in the middle part of that second quarter where the game has gotten away from them. For them to get back in it, I know they want to press defensively, and they did a pretty good job of that in the half-court set. But, again, on the offensive side, Smyrna has gotten pressure, unbelievable pressure, and they've anticipated passing lanes. So I know Cesar Rodney's got to do, ball fakes to get Smyrna to commit to going to the passing lane so that they can get better looks.
And take the open shots when they're open. Don't take the extra dribble when you're open. And another thing, and Smyrna's starting to have fun now. I don't think they've been on the top plays enough this season because they look like they want to get in a few of those this game.
They've had a few alley-oops, one off the glass from Creedle to Solanco, a crowd pleaser for sure. And again, we are so proud and pleased to be able to bring you these live streams during this pandemic. So many of you are not allowed to come to the games as tickets are limited to usually one per player. Of course, today's senior day here at Smyrna High School, so there are a few more family members per seniors. But I know a lot of you at home and having to watch these, and we're glad to have you with us.
Yeah, and appreciate them, supporting us as we support those kids that they want to be here to watch, and then some people have now found out who we are, and we appreciate their support because that will continue in the next year. Hopefully, when more people are allowed, hopefully football will be able to put some people in the bleachers again. Because I sometimes, Glenn, I find that it gets so quiet in these gyms that people can hear us.
Right.
We need the fans back, and I'm sure the fans want to be back here too.
Last night in boys basketball action in the Henlopen Conference, it was Cape Henlopen upsetting Sussex Central 46-37. Golden Knights improved to 3-7 and snap a 3-game losing streak. Central falls to 7-5. Laurel over Sussex Academy 66-44. Now Seaford played last night and beat Delmar 66-52, and then they played this afternoon and they took care of the Woodbridge Blue Raiders 61-56. The Blue Jays have won 7 in a row. They're now 8-1, and it looks like they are the odds-on favorite to win the Henlopen South.
Yeah, my wife being a Seaford alum, happy about that because there's not been a whole lot to cheer about in the Nylon Capital for quite some time. We go back to the 80s when they were dominating in almost everything.
Right. Of course, legendary football coach Dickerson down there.
One
of the reasons why, yeah. So that's what happened in the Henlopen Conference today and last night. Now, we mentioned Seaford, odds-on favorite at this point to be in the Henlopen Conference Championship game a week from today at Dover High School at 4 o'clock. And it looks like they might be facing these Smyrna Eagles. However, Smyrna has a big game to finish the regular season next Thursday coming up at Dover High School, and that'll be a big one. Those two met earlier this season, and Dover only lost by 3 points to Cesar Rodney, number 2 Smyrna.
And played a tight game with Cesar Rodney, the game you just did a couple nights ago.
Right, that was a close game. Good rivalry game at Dover High. Dover avenging an earlier season loss to the Riders. They win that one by 5 points. Coach Frank Victory was down on the floor. He said, hey, last time you had our game, you didn't give us any luck. I said, sorry about that, Coach. I hope you don't blame this one on me.
Right.
No, we were having a good time with it. Frank Victory, I actually called his games when he played for the Riders under Jeff Savage back in the early 90s.
Well, you mentioned the name earlier, Freeman Williams, the former coach of Cesar Rodney, and I remember as a young kid growing up in Newark, his father, Freeman Williams, was a stand-up basketball player at Christiana, back where my siblings went to school, and I grew up going to Christiana games with 5-second violation to start the half. That's not good.
That's not the way Coach Victory wanted to start at the half. They couldn't get the ball in bounds, and that's just something you can't do coming out of the locker room.
I think it's this presence of this Smyrna defense is just making Cesar Rodney second-guess themselves in this game.
Good pass inside to Sulaco. Triple teamed. Wiley baseline. And I think he stepped out of bounds.
So the 5-second violation, no problem now. Cesar Rodney will get the ball back here. And we just start the quarter 15 seconds later.
Yep. So we start the quarter, both teams committing a turnover, not a shot yet. Smyrna with a big 22-point lead at 39-17. Outscored the Riders in the second quarter, 26-10. Hook shot, a la Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, rims out. Cradle across midcourt, picked up there. Sulaco will hit a three. Taking it at the top of the circle is Gregory. It rims out. And the Riders run down the loose ball. With the rebound, it's Brinkley. Attempted a save, no good. So it'll be Cesar Rodney ball.
Kind of felt like that was a pass that didn't really need to be made there, Glenn. It was, it was a risky pass. You're trying to fit it in a tight window when you can just dribble down the court.
Yeah. So far, these two teams are starting out the second half the way they did the first. We went a long time with a 6-1 score. The runner in the lane, that won't go. And guess who got the rebound? Sulaco. But his outlet pass is stolen. 3-on-1, and a nice lay-in by Brinkley. His first points of the game. Makes it a 20-point Smyrna lead. Creedle into the lane, bounce pass dangerous. And looks like we've got a reach-in foul. And that foul's going to go against Ryan Carey. First foul called here in the second half. Cradle will throw it in. Alley-oop to Sulaco, but well defended that time by Joyner. And now all the way down the floor, but can't get the right-hander to go. But Joyner's there to clean it up.
Yeah.
Joyner on both ends.
Hey, this is what Cesar Rodney needs to do. Just go after the basket, take the open shots, get themselves back in this game.
Well, they've scored the first 4 points of this half. They cut a 22-point lead down to 18. You're going to need a lot more of that. Cradle will change up the play. Good bounce pass. Wiley with no, that's Sulaco with a slam, but we've got a foul on the floor. And Sulaco looks at the official like, come on, ref, that was another crowd, please.
That's right.
Second team foul against the Riders to start out this third quarter. And that's the third foul against Joyner. Key player. Left wing, three-point shot, no good. Putback is good. Is that Wiley that gets that or Gregory?
So the Riders are going to take a timeout here.
Yep, and we'll take one with him. We'll step aside. You're listening and watching live stream here on Delaware Live Sports.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Glenn Frazier back here with Benny Mitchell. On the camera today, Buddy Cahall here at Smyrna High School. Senior day. And only 2 games left in the regular season next week. For the Smyrna Eagles, they have Sussex Central right here and then Dover High School on the road. The game that we might bring you next week. I'm waiting for confirmation on that. Back court violation against the Eagles. That's another turnover. Cesar Rodney next week will have home games against Sussex Tech and Sussex Central. Creedle all the way down, tried to dish off to Wiley, and that's going to be Cesar Rodney basketball. I think Wiley thought the Riders touched it because he didn't make a chance for it. So Brinkley on the floor has 2 fouls. And also on the floor With 3 fouls, Joyner for Caesar Rodney. Carey, top of the circle. Shot won't go down. Creedle with a rebound and a foul over the top. And that's Joyner. That's number 4. And I think Coach Victory was trying to get him off the floor earlier. They want to bring in Juan Jordan. And they do so. Yep, 4th foul against Joyner, who was having a good game. 3rd team foul against Caesar Rodney in this half. Smyrna has yet to commit a foul. Creedle. Double dribble. Game's a little sloppy here to start out the 3rd quarter.
It has, yeah. And that's where, when I was up here for the Cape game, that's where Smyrna really turned it on, was in the 3rd quarter.
Well, today they went a quarter earlier.
Right.
We've got a holding foul. It's against Smyrna. That's Salako, his first foul of the game. Team's first of the half. 3-point shot. There, silky smooth, and there's Bryson Williams. Where you been, Bryson? 4 points in the game for him. And that leads down to 17, so CR's cut 7 points off of it. The halftime deficit. Can they keep it up? Smyrna looking for the cutter. Wiley into the paint. Little jump shot, no good, but drawing contact. And going to the free throw line will be Devin DeMoe. DeMoe had 4 points in the first half.
Again, you see Smyrna being aggressive. They're being aggressive with the ball, going in and getting the foul.
DeMoe, a junior, he'll be back next year. We'll see him on the gridiron,
Yes,
too.
Well, yeah.
Fine wide receiver, and just got that free throw to go down. Pushes that Smyrna lead back to 18 and 42-24. Played 3.5 minutes here into this 3rd quarter. And that one rims out, won't go down. Fight, good battle and save, but save to Caesar Rodney. Yeah.
Trying to move with it before I got it.
Frank Victory a little upset with that. It's like, oh, we can't keep committing these mistakes like this. Cradle being chased. Good pass underneath, but hard to handle. And now Cradle will take a deep 3. And the Riders pick up the rebound. Juan Jordan, but a steal by Gregory, and he slams it. 10 points for Gregory. No look pass into the paint. Ryan Carey with a little floater.
Nice floater, yeah.
Carey's first points of the second half. Has 9 for the game. 44-26 Smyrna. I'd say CR's sliced into this lead a little bit here in the 3rd quarter, but they were down by so many points. Some good penetration into the paint, and drawing the foul is Robert Wiley. Senior's a 75% free throw shooter. Team foul number 5, and the first foul against Bryson Williams.
Been a lid on that rim for the free throws tonight.
Yeah.
Both teams struggle from the line.
Of course, this is Smyrna's home gym. They should be used to me, what appears to be a little on the dim side for lighting.
Right.
Second one goes down. Attempt at a steal there. Good save by Carey as he was surrounded. He had a
man breaking open, but
he's going to take it and make it himself. Carey leading scorer in the game for the Riders. He has 11. 17-point lead for Smyrna. Salako guarded closely by Jordan. Baseline double team. Kick over to
Took a
Creel.
step back.
Bryson Williams with the rebound. Outlet ahead to Jordan. Good pass on the blind side, but couldn't handle it, and it's going to be another turnover.
I think Caesar Rodney needs to do a lot more of that. Just attack the basket. You know, if they start attacking the basket, getting some easy buckets, maybe that outside shot will open up.
Creedle all the way down with the left hand. Shake and bake.
Creedle and Slock have just been impressive in this Smyrna team.
Good pass to Jordan. A little 10-foot jump shot gets it to go. First points of the game for Jordan. 47-30. Smyrna, 2:25 to go, third quarter. Spin move in the lane. Dishes underneath to Wiley. Puts it on the floor. Gets his ball back. And a third time. Out to Gregory. Wiley will take a three-point shot. Yeah, he was too close. He couldn't make the other two.
Need to step back.
Wiley with a three. And the lead back to 20 at 50-30. Under 2 minutes to go, and there's a whistle. I think that foul's going to go against Carter. That'll be his second. And the team second here. Bryson Williams will get it into his brother, and now we've got a whistle and a call, and I think we've got a foul called against Caesar Rodney. Yeah, we got a pocket foul on the offense. And that'll be the first against Gordon. Team sixth. So I guess the Riders don't mind if they put Smyrna in the bonus early in the second half. Well, Smyrna's struggled at the line. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Gregory had a good game, puts a good move on Carey, and then dishes underneath to Sulaco, who's fouled. I believe they picked up Jordan. And they did. That'll be his first. No, fourth. Well, the scoreboard says it's his fourth. Put Smyrna in the bonus and put Sulaco at the line. And the first free throw is good. His first points here in the second half. Two for four from the free throw line for the ball game for the senior. Olumuyiwa, I believe is how you pronounce his first name, but they call him Moo, and I said, thank you, Coach.
Right.
Missed the second one.
I do that a lot when I do football. How do you pronounce his name? Does he have a nickname?
Good bucket inside. I didn't see who made that one, Benny.
I didn't either. I was
looked away momentarily. 53-30, though, 23-point lead for the Eagles. So we got a pushing foul, hand check foul. Well, that should put that's only the third team foul against the Eagles. And that'll be the second on Wiley. So all that work Caesar Rodney did to slice almost 7 points off of that halftime lead. Now it's right back to just 2 points from where they trailed at half. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Step back 3-point from Bryson Williams, no good. Sulaco rebound.
Man, imagine that.
That's another stat that I just can't keep too many things to look at, Benny. But
well, I can tell you, he's got a lot. He has been dominating under the boards.
He might be double digits in scoring. Well, we know he is in scoring and rebounding. Got a blocking foul against the Riders. We'll send Gregory to the line. Gregory in double figures. He has 10. Foul on Gordon, his second. Team's eighth. 46 seconds to go here in this third quarter. First free throw is no good. At the scorer's table is Aiden Sanchez, ready to check in for Smyrna. As we mentioned, he's going to further his football career and academic endeavors at Kutztown University.
Golden Bears.
Ooh, That one was down and out.
Again,
Nice
this is
steal.
defense.
And there's a foul on the floor. That should send Smyrna to the line 1-1. Kutztown University from the Pennsylvania Athletic Conference. And listen, Kutztown was pretty good last year, 11-2. In 2019. There was no last year, thanks to the pandemic. And made it to the second round of the NCAA playoffs. Finished 16th in the nation.
They're what, Division II, correct?
Right. Free throw was missed. Salako, Wiley, three-point shot, no good. Salako with a rebound and a putback. Wow. 3 points for him in this half as we're down under 17. Nice one-hander up there by Bryson Williams. 6 points in the game for Bryson. Cole Matthews take it all the way down himself, has the ball taken away, and we're not going to get a shot off to end the third quarter. 55-32 in favor of the Eagles. We'll be back to start the fourth quarter after this here on Delaware Live Sports.
Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com. Barclay Heating and Air.
1 quarter to go here in this Henlopen North High School boys basketball game. Glenn Fraser alongside Benny Mitchell, who's also producing today. And on the camera for us, Buddy Cahall here at Smyrna High School. As Smyrna will finish the regular season with a home game against Sussex Central. And then they will have a road game at Dover next Thursday, a team they only beat 41-38 earlier in the season, right here on this floor. In a game that Dover had a three-point shot rim out at the buzzer that could have sent the game to overtime. Really low-scoring game. Both of these teams really don't give up a lot of points. We're talking about Dover and Smyrna. All right, fourth quarter.
And Dover was the past couple years was the team to beat in the Henlopen North, and hit hard by graduation and didn't even get a chance for that title last year.
Yep. Would have been playing a semifinal game against St. Andrews, the upstart team last year. And, of course, they were looking forward to maybe playing Sanford in the final, but none of that happened. Dover has a couple of players off of that team last year playing varsity basketball on the collegiate level. Allen and Davis, right?
Correct, yes.
One down in Texas for Texas Tech at Corpus Christi, I think. .23 Smyrna lead here in the fourth quarter.
That was a slow third quarter, Glenn.
Really was.
Slow getting started.
Yeah, it was a little sloppy starting out. And then the Riders, they cut into that 22-point halftime deficit. They got it down to 17. But at the end of the quarter, Smyrna actually added a point to their lead. A little 10-foot jump shot, no good. Missed by Ymir Knight. He's dribble into the paint, used his body to shield the defender. Can't get the shot to go. But Voschel will go to the free throw line. He's yet to score in the game. As that is the second foul against Ymir Knight, the sophomore. Another kid we'll probably see back out there on the football field next year. Had an awesome regular season for Smyrna.
Another game on my radar when Smyrna comes to the castle again this year. So I think you did that game last year. I think I was over in Laurel. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it was a great one, right down to the wire. So was their playoff game.
Looking forward to a full schedule this year.
Hopefully. And Voschel missed them both. Score remains 55-32. Good steal by Bryson Williams.
Oh, he needed to look for help there.
Acrobatic shot there. Couldn't get that to go.
He had
Amir
help.
Knight.
He just didn't see it.
Yeah. Amir Knight did a good job to get away from a double defense. Left-hander by Creedle. And now going the other direction. There's a bucket. And finally in the scoring column is Trey Voschel. Smyrna's lead is 21. Under 6:25 to go here in the ball game. Cole Matthews cross court to Amir Knight. Thought about a three, but he took a step, and that's a traveling violation. Cesar Rodney's going to get Jordan back in the game for Aleo. Aleo hasn't played a whole lot today. He usually plays a lot more minutes. The sophomore has a season-high game where he scored 15 points earlier this season for the Riders. 6 minutes to go in this one. Double team on the ball from Smyrna. Kick it around to Carey. Made a quick move on Sanchez, and it looks like we've got a foul on Sanchez. First foul against the senior. Team sixth. So both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Actually, Smyrna will be in the double bonus. Jordan goes strong to the
took
rim,
it right from his hand.
Creedle ripped it away from him. Had a 3-on-2, gets it over to the right side to Cole Matthews, who finishes. 8 points for Matthews, and another good assist out of Creedle. And there's a bucket plus going to the free throw line for Juan Jordan. Got some substitutions. Gordon checks out for the Riders. Brinkley back in the game. And Creedle will get a breather for Smyrna. Coming in for him was Devin DeMoe. I think some of these Smyrna starters might finish early in this ball game tonight with a big lead. Free throw was good by Jordan.
Oh, steal.
Yep. Again, using his body well to shield the defender, but can't get it to go. Carry into the paint, turnaround jump shot, won't go down. And Robert Wiley comes down with the rebound for Smyrna. Eagles up by 20, 57-37. They blew the game open in the second quarter. Sanchez guarded by Brinkley, now into the paint, just inside the free throw line. Jump shot will go for Wiley. Got the shooter's bounce.
I was getting ready to say, the basketball gods are on his side.
Bryson Williams brings it up into the paint. Little floater, good. Only 1 point for Williams in the first half. He already has 7 here in the second half.
He's done a lot more attacking the basket, and it's opening up shots for him. And
yeah. Smyrna did a real good job defensively on him in the first half. Sanchez with a three. Now that quarterback knows how to throw that ball.
Yes, he does.
First points of the game for him.
Put a little bit of air under it, and away it goes.
Deep three,
Deep
left
one.
wing. Short, rebound Sanchez. Nice pass to Wiley. Thread the needle, and he makes the shot. That is a good pass from Carter. Whistle and a foul on the other end of the floor. Some more changes as coming back into the game is Joyner for the Riders. Carey will get a breather. 64-39. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Unless a miracle happens here for the Riders, Smyrna, which blew the game open in the second quarter, is just kind of cruise control. Carter, cross midcourt to Wiley. Smyrna can afford to be patient Caesar Rodney needs to try to get the basketball. They need to force some turnovers. Get the rebound on the miss, down the floor, but a steal. Cole Matthews. Good kick out. 3-point shot.
Case, Glenn,
Carter got it.
Wow. Where they just, it's just a risky pass, you know, trying to thread the needle between 3 or 2 Smyrna defenders, and
that's
going to be a charge.
Yep, charge against Jordan. That's 2 3-pointers, by the way, for Carter off the bench.
Yeah, this Smyrna team, they're just too good to be making mistakes against. I mean, they do everything right. And then, you know, we talked about earlier, the missed free throws, the turnovers, and you just that's how these games get like this.
Jordan just fouled out of the game.
I mean, they're already a solid team.
Yes. And there's not one real stud scorer for them. Sanchez, another 3-point shot. This one won't go. Wiley with a rebound, though. Right back into the paint. Gets it underneath to Sanchez. Can't get it to go. But he's going to go to the free throw line. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. 67-39, Sanchez at the line. Yeah, I was saying, really, I mean, Wiley scores a lot for them. Creedle creates a lot.
Yes,
He's more of an assist man, but he can score too. Salako will get his points.
And you have to give Salako credit for creating, because he's pulling down all these rebounds and second chance opportunities and dishing the ball from underneath, and he's just been a force under that basket.
And then they get a lot of balance off the bench. Of course, Gregory starts, and he's in double figures tonight, but Carter's come off the bench and played well. Cole Matthews.
So I don't know what we got here.
I guess we've got a T, so Sanchez is going to shoot the free throws. And, you know, sometimes I think this is a disadvantage for the shooter. I think they'd rather have guys lined up there. That's a normal free throw shot. Getting pretty quiet in here.
Well, whatever that was, it was very quiet. I mean, it's just everybody was lined up, and they had everybody leave the line.
Yeah. Well, that one's too strong, no good. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. So somewhere along the line, he shot the technicals. Now I guess he's shooting the regular free throws from the foul. That one's good. On senior day here at Smyrna High School, Aiden Sanchez, senior at the line, and ends up making 3 out of 4, and he gets one more. This is going to be, no, they get possession because of the tech. So he made 3 out of 4 there. 3-point play, it turns out to be a 3-point possession for Smyrna, and now they retain possession.
And we don't know where the technical foul came from.
No. I guess it was against Joyner, which fouled him out. So he's fouled out. Jordan's fouled out for Caesar Rodney. Cole Matthews kicks it over into the corner. Nice fake. Got the shot up and good off the bench. We've got another score in the game. How about Daniel Laro, the sophomore? His first points of the game. And it's 72-39. Floater in the lane goes down for Voschel. Cole Matthews kicks it out.
Kicks it out to the 3.
And that was Laro who just made the last shot. Boy, that's a strong move there by Voschel.
Back-to-back points for him.
He didn't score in the first half. All of a sudden, 6 points here in the second half. Wiley, coast to coast, left-hander won't go. But a good tip out. Sanchez out to Laro to retain the possession. Wiley, fake the pass, makes the shot. And pretty much Coach Mears emptying the bench as he should. Denham Smith, a sophomore, is on the floor now. Wiley's coming out, the senior. So pretty much the starters are out. Creedle's out, Wiley's out. Salako is out of the game, and so is Gregory. So Smyrna has Denham Smith, Laro, Sanchez, Ryan Jones, Cole Matthews. And at the free throw line is Voschel. Too strong on the free throw. Tapped out, but right to the Eagles, to Denham Smith. Coast to coast, he's going to go to the line and shoot two. The sophomore has seen his first action today, and he's going to see if he can get on the scoreboard.
I think he took that tip off the top of his head. I saw him just rubbing his head. I thought it took a misdirection there.
Free throws up and good. About 10 different Smyrna players have scored today. 2 for 2 at the line for Smith. 1:30 to go in the game, 76-43. Brinkley with a little hop step, and he'll draw a foul and go to the line. And going down hard was Cole Matthews. And once again, hopefully we can bring you the Henlopen North battle next Thursday. Check us out on YouTube and other social media to see if we get that game lined up between Smyrna and Dover. Free throw's too strong, no good. Denham Smith. Laro back out to Smith. Smyrna really doesn't need to take any shots. They could just hold on to the basketball. There's a travel. 1:08 to go. So, Benny, when do you get Benny does a great job for Delaware Live Sports for our wrestling. When do you get back on the call for wrestling?
Next, a week from Wednesday. State wrestling finals from Cape and Lopin High School. I believe 6 or 7 o'clock they're going to kick off.
Okay.
But I'll be down there Saturday and Sunday, bringing some interviews, and then Nick Alessandrini will come down on Wednesday, and he'll take over the interview job while I get to call some play-by-play from Matt's side for the NFHS network.
Now, the individual state tournament actually begins when?
Saturday.
Okay.
The first 7 weight classes will wrestle Saturday to the last 8 wrestlers. And then Sunday, the last 7 weight classes will come in and do the same thing. They'll come back Wednesday with the top 8 and battle for medals.
Okay, sounds good. So you can hear those finals right here on Delaware Live Sports.
Actually, you'll hear them on NFHS.
Oh, NFHS, you're right, because it's a tournament play.
It's a tournament.
Voschel's had a pretty good second half.
And we already know that we're going to have a state champion versus state champion battle at 160 pounds with 2-time state champ Joey Natacola from here at Smyrna. If they both make the finals.
Right.
You know, and Nick Hall, 2-time state champ from Caraval. So we could see 2 defending state champs on the mat.
How about that? Cole Matthews made the basket earlier off of a nice feed for Smyrna to get the Eagles up to 78 points for the game. The Eagles only averaged 65 points per game, way over their average today. And we have a running clock for the first time this season. At the free throw line for the Riders, missing the first one, is Leo, the sophomore. He's not scored in the game. Looks like he's going to get one more shot here before the buzzer goes off. 5, 4, 3, 2, free throw on the way, no good, and that's going to be the final. 78-43 is our final here. Smyrna with a big win on Senior Day. Well, we'll be right back to wrap things up here on the postgame show after these messages on Delaware Live Sports.
5 Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, From our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com. Barclay?
Smyrna Eagles very successful here. Blowing this game open in the second quarter. They outscored the Riders 26-10. They end up winning going away 78-43 this afternoon to improve to 12-0 on the season, undefeated, and will assuredly hold on to the top spot in our Delaware Live Top 10 poll. Caesar Rodney falls to 7-4 with the loss. Leading scorer in the game for the Smyrna Eagles, 14 points from senior Robert Wiley, 14 from Sulaco, 10 points from senior Cole Matthews off the bench. Senior off the bench, Aiden Sanchez with 6, and Creedle had 5 and several great assists. And great job by Creedle running the offense for the Smyrna Eagles. Leading the way for Caesar Rodney today, double digits for Ryan Carey with 11 points, and he ended up with 15 points, leading scorer in the game for Caesar Rodney, and the only player in double-digit scoring for them. Benny, any final thoughts on this one?
I like the way this is twice I've gotten to see. I don't watch a lot of basketball, high school basketball, but this is twice I've got to watch Smyrna. And they're an impressive team. And what's impressive about them is the way they get after it. You know, they play so aggressive on defense. They play so aggressive attacking the basket, and they just a lot of second chance points, lots of turnovers, and they create a lot of opportunities to score.
If there's a weak spot in their game right now, they do need to do a little work at the free throw line.
Yeah, both teams did tonight.
Yeah, but other than that, a very successful senior day here for the 5 seniors who are out on the floor right now with their head coach Andrew Mears. And that would be Robert Wiley, Aiden Sanchez, Elijah Creedle, Moo Sulaco, and Cole Matthews, and they all contributed in the win today. That'll do it for today's game. We want to thank Smyrna Athletic Director Bill Schultz, both coaches and their staffs, Frank Victory for the Riders and Andrew Mears for Smyrna, our cameraman, Buddy Cahall, and I want to thank my producer and color commentator, Benny Mitchell, for coming up down south to help us out with the broadcast today. Most of all, a huge thank you to all of our valuable sponsors and to you, the families and fans, for tuning in to our live stream. Once again, final score from today's game, Smyrna 78, to the Caesar Rodney Riders 43. Thanks for tuning in. Glenn Frazier, have a good evening from all of us here at Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports.